there is fire on the mountain. They say fire on the mountain, run, 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 run. What seems to be beer parlor talk that everybody's talking about, that Tinubu is a placeholder for Shettima. They will say it's a beer parlor talk, but people within the APC too are beginning to see something. Those who are after or who are supporting Tinubu, they are beginning to see the handwriting on the wall. Recently, Shettima came out and said, oh, he's representing his boss everywhere and everywhere. You see, when you are lying to somebody, you know that you are lying to somebody. The person might not know, but you that you are lying, you know that you are lying, and you cannot lie to yourself. You know the truth, and these are the facts people are bringing. Now the APC ticket is Shettima Tinubu, not the other way around. They might deny it all they care, but the truth of the matter is that the APC ticket is Shettima Tinubu, not Tinubu Shettima, because it's glaring. They said they have devised a means of how the interviews, presidential interviews, or anything that has to do with the presidential candidates, what they're going to be doing. Tinubu will not be there. And they've come out to say Tinubu is just going to be addressing Nigerians through rallies and maybe their own gathering. But when it comes to independence interview, national interview, TV, radio interview, he's not going to go. So because it is not constitutional that he has to be there. But that is the right thing to do. So with the way Shettima has been going, he's been there. Because somebody has not even won election. You are trying to seek for an employment and you are sending somebody to go and do the interview for you. Is it done that way? Even when you have been employed, you have been employed, maybe you have a big position, then you can say, okay, somebody will deputize you. But not when you have not even gotten the job in the first place. You say somebody should go and represent you, somebody should help you sign some documents. It doesn't work like that. Not to talk of it when it comes to policies. And the people, some of them in the APC are beginning to understand that this thing that we are joking with, this thing that we are just trying to play politics with, is going to hurt us at the end of the day. It will. Because something that you have already started even before, let's say peradventure he wins, you started it before the election and the person wins at the end of the day. He has been representing. So you want to tell the person, yeah, withdraw. He will tell you, after all, I was the one that fought for this position. Where were you when I was going and speaking and saying this and this and that? And even from the beginning, Shettima had said, you know what, as far as this government is going to be concerned, if we win, that is the one that will be in charge of security. Who does that? If you are in charge of the security, the reason why they are calling the president the FRC or whatever is because he's the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, and you are already saying as a deputy you are going to be in charge of the security. What does that tell one? And some people are saying, shouting, forget, it does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. And now a lot of them are beginning to get it that this path we are treading is going to be dangerous at the end of the day. Now there's rank on among themselves. How do they do it? How are they going to go about it? Because some of them are just selfish. They know the truth that this man cannot come out and say, these are the things I want to do for the people. You can't form your own gathering or your own committee and they will begin to ask you all these bread and butter questions. That's not what we need now, because we need a president who is going to be hands on. Now, a lot of the promises they made in 2014, 2015, everybody's seeing it because they are dodging it. They are denying it. No, the president never says so. Oh, it is the people that are saying this. It is the people that are doing that. It is the people that are doing that. Recently, I heard this man, one of a Labour Party chieftain, Kenneth Okonkwo, he said, oh, they say, Obi no they give shishi. Labour Party no they give shishi. He said, oh, it is not Obi that said it. It is the obedient that are saying it. It is the government, it is the obedient that are saying it. So those questions, something of that nature will be asked. Of course, we know that that is not even a big deal. They know they give shishi. Everybody knows the interpretation in that we are not going to be bribing you. We are not going to be giving anybody money to come and join us because we want to buy you. That is what that means literally. It's not that they're not going to spend money. They're going to spend money for logistics and all of that. But you know that all these propagandists and the oppositions and the critics, they will turn it that say, oh, you say you're not going to pay this, you're not going to pay this, so why are you now paying for this? No, what it means literally, because we've been hearing from other parties giving people money, 10 million, 5 million, that's what we are hearing, to bring them to their side. Because you see people that ordinarily you know that no, this is not the way to go. At the end of the day, they will begin to say what they are not supposed to say. Even the ones that have even denied the present government, all of a sudden they begin to change minds. Then you know that something must have happened, because you are complaining about the security, you are complaining about the system. All of a sudden, you say everything is fine. So you want to tell us that nothing goes for nothing. What has changed? Because if the situations have changed, we can say okay, because situations have changed, but situations are getting worse every now and then, and you are telling us that you are now on the side of the people that have made this country what it is. So of course, money must have changed hands. Nobody needs a soothsayer to tell you that this is it or this is not it. So that is exactly what they meant, that we don't use money to induce people. All these people who are shouting obedience, who are shouting obi and obidati, they are doing it organically. Nobody is influencing or inducing anybody, but they want to twist it. But I'm just giving you that analogy because the chieftain is saying, oh, Obi didn't say it, because he has not even come out to say, oh, of course we know that the the followers and the supporters are the ones saying that. And that is exactly what Nigerians want from APC. Keyamu cannot be going from pillar to post and be saying what we don't understand. This media team, the Ononuga. At the end of the day, you come out and tell us that, oh, Tinubu never says so. Tinubu, they will not say, okay, give us clips. Because that's what they are saying now, that all the promises that APC that they reportedly made, that give us a video where Buhari said this, where Buhari said this. Of course, people cannot say bring some video, but some evidence are there. But the main promises, all the promises that we have been hearing flying on the social media in 2014, 2015, they said Buhari did not make those promises. So that is why Nigerians cannot again. And this man needs to be asked serious questions. If you say the man is okay, the man is fine, then why is he running? The man is brilliant. The next thing they will say, the man worked with a Mobi. He did this and that. Somebody who was an accountant with Mobi, and you cannot come out and so how did you do it? Does it mean you are not going for meetings and what have you? You are a governor and you are telling us you are smart. Then why are you running for interviews? There are pertinent and cogent questions that needed to be asked, not an arranging one. You are telling us that you are going to be addressing Nigerians through rallies, that you organize musicians and they play, they sing. You say one line, you yap the oppositions and come back and tell us that you have addressed Nigerians. No, there are pertinent questions Nigerians want to ask, and you must answer them, not somebody answering on his behalf. So some of them are beginning to get to know that he's going to be Shettima Tinubu tickets, and it's going to be dangerous for them by the time peradventure he wins. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let us have your take.